Alrighty guys, how's it going? This is Little Tibbs here, and today we are back with some more Stellaris. So today we're going to be trying out a different challenge, and today's challenge is going to be quite interesting. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to bring you right into it. Alrighty, so for today's challenge we are going to try and survive without any planets. So to do this we are using the Void Dwellers when we're playing as a megacorporation. And so pretty much we're non-adaptive, which is not too big of a deal since we can't even go on planets. We're thrifty, ingenious, sedentary, and enduring. So for civics, I pick naval contractors for that mercenary enclave capacity and the naval capacity as well. And we also have public relations specialists. This is just going to help us get more political things done within the galactic community and federations if we decide to have any. Our ethics, we are xenophile, militarist, and materialist. So we're going to have a bit of a mercenary fleet that we can have making us money. We'll be materialists, so just kind of making a lot of money. We're not too religious, so we're also xenophile as we want to be able to have a lot of commercial packs so we can have branch offices all over the galaxy. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get us into the game, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are in. Looks like we spawned this northern bit of the map, so we got a decent bit of space for expansion. I'm not seeing too many choke points right at the moment. There's maybe one here, but I'm hoping not to grow too large so I can just focus on growing the economy since that's my main goal. But we started with 3 different stations here. We got 1 advanced habitat and a couple normal habitats. So I'm just going to work on getting these up. The nice thing about only having habitats is that whatever planet type they're over, you're pretty much able to utilize the resources. So if we had something here, for example, we could get extra energy credits from it. So it's pretty nice, but overall, I'm just gonna keep going and we'll see how things go. Alrighty, so it's been about 5 years since the start. I believe I've found a decent set of choke points for defending our space. Looks like in the north, we got this area here. In the south, we can take one of these two in one of these 2 systems here. And looks like we got another one we can grab here. So we'll have 3 points to defend. One strategy we can use since in order to take a system in like a war, you have to control all the planets. But since we're Voidborn and we only use habitats, they would have to take every single habitat in the system in order to control the system. So if we can put like 3 habitats on each of our border systems, then it would take a very long time for the enemies to actually control it, and therefore we would have a pretty nice defensive hold. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going, and I'll bring you back when more happens. Alrighty, so we have made our first contact. Looks like these people are not going to like us. They're authoritarian and xenophobes, so I'm not sure how good this is going to go. We're going to go ahead and do a cautious stance with them. And where are these guys? They are in our southern border, so not too big of a deal. We got a little bit more expansion to do here, but we got 2 choke points set here. I'm just working on building the star bases. Alright, looks like we might be having an early war. There's people that just declared rivalry on us. They're fanatic, militant, and xenophobes. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to declare rivalry back for the extra influence. These guys don't like us either. But I'm going to start doing some espionage since I got the available envoys. It's kind of unfortunate these are the guys that spawn next to me rather than people that might be willing to have commercial packs, but that's all good. Alrighty, so I've pretty much done all the expansion I needed to do. If I really want to, I probably could have gone through here and set up at this point, but it looks like a different empire is already setting up, and I'd prefer to keep the points of entry as low as possible. So I managed to cut it down to 3 different points. We got one in the north, one in the south, and one in the east here. So right now I'm just working at getting some mining stations and research stations set. Then I'm going to work on maximizing my current habitable points. And then I'll save up for more habitats across my space. And I'm hoping that this new alien empire we find will be nice enough to have a commercial pact with us. Because it looks like we're going to be hostile with these 2 southern empires. But I'm going to go ahead and keep on going. And I'll bring you back if anything happens. Alright, it looks like this northern, a bit northeast here, they're going to be friendly with us. They are fanatic materialists, which is great. We're materialists. And they're also xenophiles, which so are we. So that's great. We're going to be friendly with them. And hopefully we can get a commercial pact pretty quickly. Alrighty, so we were able to get a commercial pact with this nation here, which is great. We're going to be able to get some nice energy credits out of this. Look at that, 148 trade value. So let's go ahead, establish our office. It'll cost us a little bit, but we're already making extra 74 a month, it looks like. Now for buildings. I don't have too much planned for exactly what I want. It's just that I want to get branch offices sooner rather than later, so I don't have to worry about other megacorporations coming in and stealing them. Alrighty, we were able to form a defensive pact with this nation up here. I don't want a migration treaty because I don't think they really have anything I could move to. So our defensive pact is a good thing. We still have our commercial pact with them. I set up 3 different branch offices, one of them being in their capital. So overall, we're doing a pretty good job. We're going to make a lot of money. We're already making 200 a month. And then I'm still working on getting all these little mining stations built. But eventually we'll get there. And then we'll be rolling in the dough. And then since these guys are going to be friends with me, I might go ahead and just start expanding in this area, since I don't think anyone's going to be going through there. So I'll go ahead and let this anomaly finish, and then I will go survey these. Alright, so it looks like we're meeting a lot of very mean people. So we got some more xenophobes. We got a devouring swarm here. And we've also got some fanatic purifiers. So it's going to be an interesting game, honestly. We also got these other hostile aliens, it looks like. Although they're just like normal aliens, I guess. So not too big of a deal. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep going. We've almost got all these stations built. Then I'm trying to expand the rest of this way since I don't really have to worry about defending it, thanks to my buddy here. Then I'm thinking about taking this system. But anyways, not too much has been happening. I'm trying to expand as much as possible without opening myself up too much. Cut. But anyways, not too much else is happening. I'll go ahead and bring you guys back when something does happen. Alright, so interestingly enough, this one nation here took my friends in as a vassal, which I think means I'm no longer I'm no longer on a defensive pact with them, which might be a little unfortunate. I can't form another commercial pact, but I'm hoping these guys will like me enough. I'm wondering if I could eventually get a federation with them, because they're pretty powerful, and they seem to like me decent enough, but we'll find out. Alrighty, so we've been going for a little while. We went ahead and established the galactic community. So we're going to be getting the galactic market soon, which just on its own would be nice. We got extra storage capacity because I've been having to sell a lot of minerals since we don't have anywhere to put it. But I guess that's on me for not having enough silos. However, space is pretty limited on these habitats. I have begun construction of another habitat down here. I'm thinking about getting another one on this border, and then probably even another on this border here. So I've been trying to get friendly with these guys since they have vassals on my border. So I'm hoping we can be friends. I got a commercial pact with them, so it's making me quite a bit of money. Um, I just need to try and get some more points for Federation. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and submitted a request for a Federation. I made some favors with them, so I believe we should be able to get this Federation formed. But we'll go ahead and see if they accept. And here we go. We are now in a Federation with these guys, which is great. Alrighty, so with this Federation, we were able to get a free commercial pact with these guys here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some planets to set up in. And that seems pretty decent. We can go ahead and set up whatever we want here. Alrighty, so our first colony has been set up here. We just start with 2 pops and we get 4 districts and some building slots. It's a pretty small habitat to start with, but we can later expand it if we would like. I'm thinking of just saying the rest on the borders, although I probably already said that before. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. It's been going pretty well so far, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going to war with the Devouring Swarm here. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. And I've got a bit of a fleet. I'm going to go ahead and send that to the border. Looks like we've got 2 different entry points. There is one through the north with our allies here. And we got one in our territory here. So I'm just going to send my fleet to this system. And we're going to see how it goes. It does look like they are inferior to me. So with the entire Federation at my back, I think we're going to make short work of this little swarm. Alrighty, it looks like the enemy sent a small raiding fleet. However, our cruiser here, as well as the rest of our fleet, has just arrived. So I don't know what they were expecting. We already have a decent station here. That could have destroyed them. So pretty easy fight. They're already dead. I'll go ahead and start raiding their areas. I don't want to expand too far, however. I just want to take this one system for sure. And then I'll help my buddies do their expansion. Alrighty, so we got a major battle going on right here. Looks like the enemy brought about 11k power to our space station here. However, we did just get another 11k in reinforcements, as well as some of our allies coming over to help us. So I think we should be fine in this battle. Hopefully it goes okay though. Alrighty, so we did win the battle. Let's go ahead and see how things went. We lost 2 defense platforms, destroyer 2 corvettes. Looks like they lost 1 corvette, so not the best turnover. However, we did stop them from taking this system. So overall, a decent battle. I'm thinking of taking on the outpost here, just so we have a little bit of a delay before they can attack our main station here. And I'm going to want a science ship to get some of this stuff done. Alrighty, so I have gone ahead and got this second fleet here, but I'm going to go ahead and actually turn it into a mercenary enclave. This will give us a nice amount of energy credits and alloys for periodic time periods, but we can also hire their fleets, so if we ever get to a point where we're being overrun, we can just hire this mercenary fleet and they should help us out. So it's going to cost a bit to start, but I'm going to go ahead and do so anyways. And here we go. We can rent a fleet. We can hire troops. Got logistical stuff. Then we can do stuff as a patron. So it looks like our allies here took a couple planets. I really don't want them. I'm not even supposed to. I don't want them. Please. I guess I have to hold on to them. I'm going to take some territory and try to set up a system. And then I'll have like a vassal. So right now I gotta break the challenge just because this game's kind of goofy and they just gave me that territory. But, oh well. I'll have to see what I can do here. Alrighty, so the war's been going pretty good. We managed to capture their capitalist system here, which actually had a couple habitats in it. So we got a couple free habitats we can use. I've been pushing through the north quite a bit. This fleet down here has still just been sitting there. I don't know what they're planning, but so far we're doing good. I'm thinking I'm gonna clear out this area. I'm hoping to at least before we declare peace. Um, Other than that, not too much is going on. I'll bring you back if anything happens. Alrighty, so the war took a bit of a turn. They were able to get almost 20k fleet power here, and they managed to push these stations. Luckily, I was able to evacuate most of my fleets, so I was able to get out okay. It's just gonna suck that I'm gonna have to retake all these areas again. So, bit unfortunate, but we'll see what happens. I did go ahead and form a defensive position here. So I got this 13k station as well as my main fleet having almost 17k as well as about 8k more with my other fleets. So we're going to go ahead and continue and we'll find out if they try anything. Alrighty, so the war has ended. It looks like it was just status quo. As a result, looks like they pushed through the north a little bit. I unfortunately lost a lot of what I took here. I made some minor pushes through the south with these 3 systems. Actually, I made 4 systems in the push. We got this station set up here. I also went ahead and set up a orbital habitat there. Then I've also taken this planet, but that's being depopulated. Yeah, I'm getting rid of this planet, and then I'll probably just build some more habitats around here somewhere. My goal was to get a ways away so I could have a vassal set up here, but it is what it is. We'll just have to do it in a different war. Alrighty, so I do have an option to make a subsidiary down here in the Citizen Commonwealth. They're just a bit south of one of my allies here, so we'll be getting a free puppet. I'm pretty lenient with them. I got a basic resource tax since they're a subsidiary. I'm not too restrictive on any of these other things though. And I do get a holding, so I'll go ahead and proceed and we'll see if they actually accept, which they should. And yep, they are my subsidiary now. Okay, looks like Eldritch Horror just appeared here. I don't know what's gonna happen to our buddies. I think they're screwed. Yeah, it's barely put a dent in them. So maybe it can be dealt with later, but not right now it seems. Alrighty, so it looks like we've entered into another war. This time probably with the Ganvian Reapers, I mean. So we built up a bit of a fleet. We got almost about 40k fleet power. So we're gonna get ready to move and we'll see how things go. Alrighty, so the war's been going pretty well. I sent a mercenary fleet that I hired into this northern area. So the Reapers have been pretty much split in half. So we got them in the north here, which they don't have very much. In the south, they're slightly more defended, but they don't even have that much of a fleet. They got barely 10k. So I just got my mercenary fleet going through right now. I think once this war's done, I might try and take on this Eldritch Horror that's sort of just been chilling here. But other than that, Not too much is going on. Just trying to increase technology, but overall, going pretty well. We're doing a pretty nice job despite our limitations. I think I made a small blunder by not building very many habitats. So I probably should work on building more. I thought I had one being constructed somewhere, but I'm guessing it stopped. Oh well. Anyways, I'll be back once something happens. Oh, it looks like I missed a little bit here. So they got this part up here, but it looks like the Reapers also have some territory down here, as well as a bit more of a fleet. So that might be a small issue, but between all my allies, I think they should be fine. So I'll clear out this northern bit, at least this little pocket. I'll let them take care of that, and then we'll see what happens. They got a small fleet here, but shouldn't be any issue for us. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and set up a force of about a little over 100,000 people, and I'm going to be moving them against this Eldritch Horror here. This war is still going on, but it's to the point where it doesn't really bother me at all. So I'm just going to try moving this combined force and taking out this horror. Alrighty, so we've engaged this enemy fleet. I had to take a bit of detour because one of my fleets needed repairs. But let's go ahead and see how this battle goes. Alright, so far so good. It's still a bit of damage to our mercenary fleet, but that's okay. We just gotta take care of the rest of it. Looks like its armor is about to go down. Then it'll just be the basic health. And it's dead. Awesome. Alrighty, so it's been a little while since my last update, so pretty much we're still going through the war. They're pretty much at complete war exhaustion. We're almost there, but it's been going good so far. I've been using my mercenary fleet to push through the south here. Just taking as many systems as possible before we're forced to have a white peace. I've been upgrading my defense as well as my fleets. I've gotten my own fleet up to about 60,000 here, as well as my support fleet almost at 20,000. I've also built this asteroid artillery, which I think it's part of the megastructures mod I'm using, but right now I got it up to 100k fleet power. Then I'm also working on a macro engineering testing station, which is going to drastically increase my engineering research, I believe. I've also been getting ready for another attack on this side. Pretty much I upgraded my station here so we can take up to 40k fleet power on this border. I'm hoping we're going to be ready to attack these guys once again so I can get a vassal state around this area. That would be preferable, and hopefully things go well. I did set up another commercial pact here, and I got a lot of branch offices. I'm reaching about 30 of them in total. I could actually build more on some of them, but I'll do that in a minute. So we're getting a lot of money off these branch offices. Some of these not quite as much due to low stability, but we are still getting our building production out of them, so we're getting some alloy still. We are spending a lot in alloy, it looks like. I think the artillery takes a lot of upkeep, but I've been trying to get more branch offices to pay for everything. But overall, I should probably work on alloy some more. I need to build some more habitats. But overall, not too much is going on. I'll go ahead and bring you back if anything happens.
Put these suckers out of business.
Alright, so we're still at war with the Reapers, but I did go ahead and declare on the Swarm, because it looks like these dudes have been giving them a little bit of trouble. So I want to go ahead and try and at least claim a couple of these systems. It looks like there's actually a mega structure here. Oh yeah, if we could take this. Alright, yeah, let's try to grab this. Maybe it could be helpful. But we'll go ahead and see how this war goes. Alrighty, so the war with the Gambian Reapers is over. It looks like while I was distracted over here, the Reapers actually cut the Monarch Authority in half, which is a bit unfortunate. Uh, but it's not too big of a deal. That's oh, rip allies. They were doing okay, but now a lot of their planets were taken over. Um, so yeah, a little unfortunate for them, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. So the war in the north has been going a lot better. Our buddies, the Photesian Triad, they've been cutting through this area, although it looks like they met a little bit of resistance here. Lost a couple systems, but we have been pushing through the north pretty well. We got this system here, which came with a couple of habitats. So that's great. And they also already had asteroid artillery framework here, so it'll be well defended if we get that fixed up. I'll need a lot of alloy, but I'll get that eventually. Then we also got this system with a gateway in it, so we'll be able to transport our ships across the galaxy a bit easier. We did have a gateway here, but it's kind of broken, so we can't actually use it quite yet, but eventually we'll be able to. So the swarm, they have only got this little bit here as well as a tiny bit there. So overall, should be a pretty easy win. And it looks like we're back at war with the Ganvian Reapers due to the Free Darhesh Confederacy being declared war on. I don't know how it's already happened, but it hasn't even been 10 years yet, so oh well. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and got peace with this swarm. They're mostly dead at this point, so I've taken everything I can. That isn't within these guys' borders, so it's up to these guys to finish them off now. We still got one more war to deal with for the Reapers. We have claimed quite a bit of territory. I'm not sure why it's not a end threat considering their fanatic purifier, but I suppose it is all good. I've got one of my fleets going through here, just messing up their systems. Oh, he's took a pretty big station here, so overall the war is going pretty good. We're claiming a lot more territories, and I believe we should come out on top. Alrighty, so we've gone ahead and activated the L gate. Looks like there's another civilization at the other end. So looks like these dudes made some sort of programming mistake. Let's go ahead and ask them about it. Alright, so it looks like these guys ended up getting trapped in this little cluster, but they're free. They are being a bit, or they're not explaining very well. They're like trying to ask us to stay out of one system, so we'll see what they're up to. But they are giving us a little gift. I want to see what the heck they're trying to do here. They gave us a bit of a gift, thankfully. I'm gonna travel through and just see what they got. So they really do not want to. I'm gonna refrain for now, but I'm gonna build up my defenses on our L gate so I can figure it out. But we're on to them. We're on to them. I'm gonna build up a small fleet. I'm gonna get some mercenaries, and let's see how things go. Alright, so it looks like we are facing some revolts from the National Preparedness Party. Looks like they're at Ecre. So, oh yeah, they're gonna take this planet over, but we will try and take it back. I'm gonna go ahead and send my fleet over to show them who's boss. Alright, so the rebellion has begun. It looks like the Goshen Covenant is trying to turn against us. They got about 41k fleet power and a 1.2k army. But I've got my fleet about to attack. We're going to go ahead and merge these two. And looks like they're going to try taking the other system. Oh, something just happened. They just got ended. But they're taken on by this cult instead. Okay, I'm a bit confused, but they closed their borders towards us. Okay, well, this was literally our system, so I'm gonna take it back. So I'm a little confused what just happened, but it's whatever. We're gonna take our system back since it was illegally taken. But I don't know. Do they think they could get away with that? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so we declared war on them. I don't know what all happened here, but yeah, it's been interesting. We'll go ahead and launch the fleet. So there's another revolt happening somewhere. This time in a different system. This one's... What the heck is going on, bro? We're having like widespread attacks by this unidentified group. Let's go ahead and crack down on it. We need to get the fleets rolling. Alright, we lost another planet. It's also... It's just a rebel area, I guess. I could declare war on them. We're gonna see how this goes. Alrighty, in better news, it looks like we have gone into the Galactic Council, which is pretty nice. Looks like we just barely got in. We're number 3, so pretty good. Hopefully we're able to stay there and we can use this influence to our benefit. Alrighty, so we've won our first war against the Goshen cult. We've got our planets back and hopefully it goes well. We just gotta go through our second rebellion here and it should be all good. Alrighty, the second rebellion has been destroyed. Now we're ready to go back to our L gate, and then we'll see if we can... they're strong. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, but oh well. Alrighty, guys, so I've been recording this for about 10 hours over the past week or so, and it's been kind of taken away from all my other videos I've been trying to do, so I'm going to go ahead and try and end this, but first I'm going to take on this L-Gate people. So what I've done, I've built a bit of a defense on this L-Gate. We got roughly almost 400,000 fleet power plus a 139,000 station. And then I've also started setting up a fallback point here. Right now we're working on a asteroid artillery here. It's gonna be a while, but I don't really feel like waiting much longer. So hopefully we're able to hold them off. If not, then that sucks. But if we can, then we can take the L gate, and then I think that would be a good place to call it if we do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to them, tell us about yourselves, and we're gonna ask if it's the nanites or not, and then tell us about it. Dang you! Are you alright? Uh-oh. Yup, and now they are at war with us. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and taken this mercenary fleet. They're gonna add quite a bit to our power. We're gonna... Oh, yikes. Okay, they're gonna actually go through there. I think what I'm gonna do, as soon as they launch, I'm gonna send the rest of my fleets, and we're just gonna make a big attack on their systems. Since we got 350,000 here, as well as about another 400,000 with this group. So I think we should be able to at least take a couple of these systems. Alrighty, so the battle has begun. We've gotten a large fleet ready. Our mercenary fleet's gone in. For some reason, they took a bit of a debuff. I'm guessing there's some sort of thing where if they leave our territory, they don't do quite as well. So let's go ahead and see how things go. We should have an advantage to take on at least this system, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, they are split up pretty well, so if we can just take them on one at a time, we should be able to get an advantage here. Alrighty, so we managed to secure this system here, albeit with some major casualties. So let's see what the damage is. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of resources to get our fleets back, and I accidentally spent all of our alloy. But that's okay. I'm going to get some more. And we're going to see what we can do against the rest of them. I've gone ahead and got our science ships to head into here. I should probably research these. Hopefully we're able to take them on. That was quite a big battle. We still have quite a bit of fleet power, but we'll see how things go. Alright, they sent a small fleet to try and counter us. We're going to take a lot of losses in this. As you can see, our Federation fleet is being depleted. However, with all our support ships here, we should be able to take them on. Alrighty, so it's looking like I think these guys are actually made out of nanites or something, because they're just like turning to dust as soon as I land my armies on their planet. Let's go accept that, but it's kind of crazy. I was hoping to get these so I could just force it to give me a system here, or like a outpost, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so I was able to get a outpost set up here. I turned it into a small station. We're gonna get it upgraded, but until then, I think I'm gonna start launching my fleets into the other systems, just to see how well we can do. Alright, so battle's going pretty well. They did send some reinforcements, but looks like we should be able to take them out. We still got quite a bit of fleet power here, so I think once we get this, we'll go ahead and survey, build it. Oh, a bit of a bug there, but that's okay. But yeah, overall going pretty well. Just gotta get as much as possible, but we'll see how things go. Alrighty, so we've arrived in the Tissalum system to see what that whole national security thing was about that they really didn't want us here for. It looks like they got some sort of factory, and that's dangerous, bro. It has over 200k, and they also have a very, very large defense fleet, so I think we're gonna have to retreat, although it might be too late. So let's see what we can do with these fleets. It's not looking too good. One of the admirals died, unfortunately. And this might be the end for us. They're just destroying our fleets. Yeah, there's no way we can win here. They got way too much. Yep, no way we can even jump. So that's gonna be the end for us. At least for the fleets at the moment. I don't really want to spend all that much time trying to take it all back. So I might end up just calling it here. You know, it sucks to end it this way, but I've already spent like over 10, probably 11 hours on this single video for recording, when I usually spend about like 4 or 5. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna call it. The rest of our fleet's being destroyed right now. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And here we go. They are gone. So yeah, not the best outcome, but it is what it is. If you guys want me to continue, I can, but I probably won't be unless there's a lot of requests to do so. But hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to slap that like button. If you didn't like it, you can always dislike. I don't mind. If you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And other than that, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. And I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys next time.